Coach, tough loss on the road to Gonzaga. What are some thoughts after tonight's game?
Thought our kids played really hard. It's one of those games you go into with a new group that's never played at a Gonzaga before, and you don't really know who's going to show up, what team is going to show up. So I thought we were very competitive. I thought we had opportunities to take leads and extend leads, and then it was a very well contested game. I told these guys that it would probably come down to a lot of little things. Make free throws. We've got to make some easy shots. We've got to handle the half court press a little bit better. But I think Gonzaga's got two phenomenal players, and I thought they both played really, really well today.
This team, has hung around games against Gonzaga, obviously, Santa Clara, and now in Oregon State. How confident are you as this team can continue to grow and win some of these games?
I think that's our best quality. I mean, I think our biggest strength right now is our growth and development. We've come a long ways since we kind of got this group here in July and August. We've made progress through the non-conference season. We've developed through this beginning part of the conference season, and we want to win games. It's not the be-all and end-all for this group at this moment. We need to learn as much as we can from competing in environments like this, from playing against really good competition, and then we need to bring that those things that we've learned to the practice floor and then bring them back to the game floor as we progress down the stretch here in conference play and into the conference tournament.
Candy ended up 24 and 8, 4 offensive rebounds, one of her better games to date. Just thoughts of her performance.
I thought Candy was really, really good. I mean, she was attacking the rim. The thing we were able to do, we got to the rim a lot. We got into the paint, we got to the rim, we got some transition points. Those are all, strengths of Candy's. So a game like that is going to allow her to be very successful in her offensive attack. And I thought she really got in it. We asked these guys to go rebound. We knew boxing out the post players for Gonzaga was going to be real hard. We would need other contributors to rebounding. Candy took that to heart. I thought Natasha got in there, rebounded. But yeah, Candy's highly capable. I think she's one of the best players in the league, and we rely on her. We just gotta keep moving forward with this group, and everybody's got to get better.
Well, you got guys off one too.
Mara, 12 points to end the game. Had 3 at halftime. She got rolling in that second half. What does she need to do to kind of get going a little bit earlier to, help build leads?
I think, just our consistency with our perimeter shooting and scoring is something we need to elevate. Mara is one of our most capable three-point shooters. She's been a little bit inconsistent for us this year. I think, there's a lot of season left, and she needs to go out and play with confidence. We're working on other parts of her game, too. She's attacking the rim more. She's looking for a pull-up jump shot. Very high basketball IQ, but I think a lot of it with her is just, finding her rhythm, finding her groove, playing confidently.
Finish up this road trip at Washington State on Saturday. What does this team need to do to kind of get back on track, get back in the win column?
We need to split on this road trip. Washington State, we're going to watch some film with the kids tomorrow and go through our practice tomorrow and get these guys prepared. They've got dynamic guards and really tall, really big posts. We're going to have to figure out our strategy for defending them. To be honest, we haven't looked at a lot of Washington State film yet. Our focus has been on Gonzaga, our first game of the week. So we'll get caught up to speed tomorrow and get our kids rested, and then be prepared to play a really competitive game Saturday night.